How long will it take for my ex to come back? Hi guys, my name is Christine Loveridge and I'm a dating, relationship and personal development coach. And today I'm talking about how long will it take for my ex to come back. So let's get straight into it. The first point that I want to make is that they must want to come back. And you need to understand that maybe they don't want to come back and maybe they never will. And sometimes if you're unsure about these things, then you need to come to terms with the fact that they may never come back. If you would like some tips on how to get over a breakup, then I recommend that you watch this video. So yes, of course, first they must want to come back. And there's no way that you can make them or manipulate them into wanting to come back. If they're gone and they've decided to never come back, there's nothing else you can do. But if there's a shred of hope and perhaps that they do want to come back, then these tips will be able to help you. So the first thing I want to get into is whose fault was it for the end of the relationship? Let's say it was their fault. So let's say they broke up with you for a really silly reason, or they did something to disrespect the relationship and you broke up with them. So if it was their fault that this all transpired, this all happened, then it's important for you not to chase them. They need to earn you back. They must be the one that is doing all of the initiating, and also they must apologize for their mistake. But again, you can't make them do this. You can't make them apologize. They have to want to apologize, and they have to realize it for themselves that it was their own fault. And I have to ask you, why would you want to be with someone that can't own up to their own mistakes? So if they're too proud, there's not really much you can do. And if they're too proud to own up to their mistakes, then why would you want to be with them in the first place? So if it was their fault, you need to sit back and they need to earn you back. They need to be the one that is putting in the effort and putting their best foot forward. And if you can tell that they are really trying to make an effort, then you can allow them back into your lives. But obviously, depending on what happened, you might need to be very, very skeptical when this process is happening to make sure they truly have changed and they truly are sorry. So give them the time and the space to own up to their mistakes and to put their best foot forward and to show you and prove to you that they've changed and that they have learnt their lesson. So what if the relationship ending was your fault? Then you need to do everything that I suggested they just do. So if it was their fault. So that means you must be the one to reach out to them and apologize if you haven't done so already. You need to be the one that's putting their best foot forward and making the effort. Now, what you need to understand is that they are completely in their right if they don't want to accept your apology. They are completely in their right to not forgive you. They don't owe you their forgiveness, okay? So even if you apologize to them, you need to understand that they might not accept the apology and they might not ever want you back, which again is important. So, which again, why it's important that if this has happened and you don't think they're ever going to come back and you really want to get over it, then I recommend that you watch the video that I said at the beginning of this video on how to get over a breakup. So the next point that I want to make is that there is no set in stone way of knowing how long this process will take, how long it will take. There's no cookie cutter Mystic Meg way of knowing, how many weeks, how many days exactly it's going to take for your ex to want to come back. So during that time, because it may take a long time, then you need to be filling your life with things that bring you a lot of meaning and a lot of joy, because especially if you've got a lot of time on your hands and you often find yourself just thinking and overanalyzing the breakup and just daydreaming about them and hoping they're going to come back. And if this is you and you don't have much meaning in your life, then I recommend you go and find a way to be of service. Find a way to help other people, to help others and yourself. So this could be through volunteering. This could be through, just helping other people out that just try to be of service to other people. Try and do good for other people. Have more meaning in your life. And you may be saying, well, I've got enough going on with school, or I've got enough going on with my own work. But if you have still a lot of time on your hands that you are wasting, and in that time that you're wasting, you're just getting upset about the breakup and your ex, then you need to be doing something else with your time, because clearly you're not using that time very well. And no amount of you crying over the breakup, no amount of you obsessing over what happened and overanalyzing things and getting worked up about it is going to make them come back faster. So you might as well do something good for yourself and good for other people, and and just try and do something of worth and of meaning. So this could be volunteering, or it could be something else. Perhaps you could start a project. Perhaps you could start like a streaming channel, where you give advice to other people, or start a YouTube channel. Try and help other people in some way. Or maybe you go on online forums and help other people with their problems. Just try and do something good for other people. And that will make you feel better. That'll make you feel good, like you have meaning, like you are someone who is worthwhile. Because when you're helping people and you're really doing it sincerely and you really want to help other people, it makes you feel better, because you feel like you're making a difference. And we all want to feel important, and we all want to feel like we're making a difference. And if you are feeling that way, then that will bring much more meaning to your life, and you won't be so focused on your ex. So I hope you take that advice. It is meant with deep sincerity. I hope this has helped you. If you would like help with me personally and you would like coaching, then please go to www.christineloveridge.com/shop. Alternatively, you can send me an email using the email address provided in this video's description box. If you have any tips yourself, then please leave them in the comments below, or if you would like me to answer something in a future video. Please like this video, please subscribe, and I shall talk to you again very soon. Goodbye, guys.